Many of the families needed to flee Burma because of ethnic persecution.
In 2016, the Lancaster Church World Services Office welcomed 407 refugees to the county. However, according to the Refugee Welcome Index, only 27% of Americans would accept refugees into their neighborhood. With 550 refugees expected to arrive in Lancaster County in 2017, understanding who refugees are is a primary concern for residents.
Refugees are people who hold a very specific legal and political identification, and that ID states that they're people who have been forced to flee their home country due to persecution, and the persecution is always based on their race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or membership in a social group, and they're not able to return home.
In Burma, the government is, how can I say it, it's no good. The government doesn't like Christian. We scare police and army. People said, oh, the police no scared, all is good. Buddhist, Christian, Muslim, we can live. So I'm happy I stay here.
Mary and her family are part of the 1% of the world's refugees who are able to resettle in the United States. However, 21.3 million others are still displaced and spend an average of 17 years living in a temporary refugee camp waiting for a permanent solution.
I've come to view the refugee situation as the great humanitarian crisis of our generation. The numbers of people that need help are just staggering.
Here in the States, we're kind of in a bubble that we may hear of stories in the news, but we don't really know a whole lot of what's going on.
In India, there is a lot of rape cases, especially for girls. We cannot work alone, because if we work alone, something has happened to us. In the US, everything is different. I feel perfect and I feel safe in the US.
Although Mary and Ramoy feel welcomed by their community members, the shifting political climate has impacted some Americans' feelings about refugees.
Honestly, and I'm kind of ashamed, I was one of those people who said, no, don't let these people in here. We don't know who they are. After meeting and talking to these people, my story's changed. Many of them really need help. They're not fleeing because they want to. They're fleeing because they have to.
Refugees come with so many skills, so many stories, and so much resiliency.
To learn more about refugees, their impact on the community, or how you can help, visit cwsglobal.org. For Hempfield Happenings, I'm Liz Bierly.